up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of What the Truck. We got Randy here and his bitchin' Bumpside.
Yeah.
Randy, what the truck, bro?
Yeah, well, you're looking at it. You're looking at 72 F100 Bumpside. Came out of North Carolina. That's where I picked it up from. It started as just a basic truck. It was just going to be something I used just to kind of go back to the store. It was a simple runner, nothing crazy. And that was back in 2014 when I picked it up. And then about a year and a half ago, we decided to start wasting a bunch of money on it. And that's it. So, and then this is where we're at. So I'll walk you through pretty much everything.
Yeah, what way do you want this body style, or it just kind of stumbled? So
I'm a Ford guy, diehard Ford guy. My son's name is Ford, so there you go. So I was actually building a 65 GT350 at the time, and that car was being built over in Georgia. And I needed something, basically just a truck of something, so I picked this up cheap, like $9,000 at the time. It ran, it was in really good shape, and it was just gonna be that. It was gonna be nothing more, it was gonna be for my son later, and that was just gonna be a fun little truck to have. And then over the years, it was gonna get sold, it didn't get sold, and then my wife told me, you're not allowed to sell it, so we decided to build it. And that's kind of where we're at on it now.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah.
So tell me a bit about the actual build itself. Like, what made you go with the color scheme? What kind of suspension are you running? You know, let's get into it.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. So the colors, actually, my father had a 76 F250 back in the day, and his was two-tone. And we were talking about colors when I was thinking about painting it, and he actually came up with a two-tone scheme. He's like, man, he goes, you don't see that very often. He goes, it's kind of retro, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. So the color itself is actually a 2006 Ford GT Midnight Metallic Blue, I think they call it.
Nice.
Yeah. The white's just a basic Ford white, but the blue is actually a Ford paint code for that car. Motor is we'll pop the hood in a minute here, but the motor is basically a Ford Racing 460. Made about 565 on the engine dyno. Suspension's all QA1. QA1 4-link in the back. The front's QA1 shocks with just springs. Doesn't have the full QA1 set up in the front, at least not yet. Obviously, full bare brakes, full custom exhaust, all 3.5-inch or 3-inch stainless through Magnaflow mufflers, 4 9-inch, Auburn posi, the whole 9 yards. We got a custom gas tank made for it because the gas tanks that you can get for these, there's very few good high gallon ones for them. They're like 18 gallons, 20 gallons, something like that. So Mitch, the guy who's shop we're in right now, who actually did most of the build for me, he custom built I think it's a 29 gallon tank.
Oh wow.
It's big. Yeah, so that way you can drive the darn thing instead of having to go to the gas station every
With that big block, you probably really need all
this. That thing sucks. It's ridiculous. You can watch the gauge go down even with a 29 gallon tank.
Pass everything but the gas station?
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. But it's all, he fabbed it all here by himself. It's all aluminum. It's really nice. It's all Aeromotive, in-tank, fuel pump, all the really nice lines, all the AN lines. It was done right. We wanted it to be a driver, but we wanted to make sure it was something that, it's got the Holly EFI on it, so I can get in and start it no matter what it is. Want to pop the hood?
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
Alright. Dude, I love this engine bay. It's so clean and it really just focuses on that motor.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And guys nowadays they're doing the Coyotes. It's a really popular build, and it looks fantastic, and it works really, really good. But I really wanted to be able to pop the hood and just be like, oh man, a big block, because it just seems like the guys are going away from that. I don't know if it's just for ease or what, but to be completely honest with you, it probably would have been cheaper to build a Coyote. But this is awesome. Right out of the Ford Motorsport catalog, their 460. Like I said, with the Sniper EFI, yeah, it was just done. It's all vintage air. Eddie Motorsport hinges on it. Yeah, it's a Griffin radiator with the fans. Now, if you notice the brakes, that's a really cool one. So Mitch, the guy that built built most of all mechanicals for the truck, he recommended, he goes, let's do electric brakes, which is not something that is real common, but basically underneath the fender there is a pump, and it is, you can see the bolts for it. It basically pressurizes the lines, and it drives like a BMW when it comes to braking. It's phenomenal. It's with those big 14-inch bare brakes. It's awesome to drive. It's real smooth. The brake feels great, and you never have to worry about, you know, having that big canister sitting in there. It's real clean. The booster is there. Yeah.
For a second, I thought you didn't have power brakes.
Oh no. It's
that's really cool.
Yeah. When you fire it up, when you first fire it up, it's been sitting for a while. You can hear it kind of, and it kind of like builds itself up. But yeah, it's a great setup. I highly recommend it. I can't remember the guy's name that does the kits, but he does a really good job. Yeah, it's something I highly recommend.
Who did all your chrome work on here? Dude.
So chrome was done by a gentleman out in Anaheim. So all of the paint and body and the interior, like just putting everything back together, was done by a good friend of mine named Sam, who owns Extreme Autosports out in Santa Maria. He did all of the paint body for me. He did all putting like the glass back in. All the trim was done all through basically his company, and they did a great job. We dynomatted everything, the hood, the inside, all dynomat. So it's nice and quiet, or at least somewhat quiet when you're driving it.
Let's show them off that inside.
Yeah, let's see it here. So the inside is all TMI. Everything that you could possibly buy from them for these trucks. TMI door panels, the dash mat on top, the seats, the waterfall center console, all of it.
Dude, I love that you did a little bit of blue pinstriping on everything, like the stitch work.
Yep, that's the little things, right?
It looks really nice.
Little things. All Dakota Digital Gauges. Those are all really all also in the blue, of course. Vintage air controls in the center stack. We had that custom billet piece made for it, so it'll sit right in there, all in the original factory spots. Like I said, full dynomat. It really makes it nice to drive, just to rip around.
Dude, I didn't even realize your door handles.
Yep.
Those are sweet. Are those Jason's fat fenders?
They sure are.
Oh yeah, there's his logo and everything.
Yep. Yeah, they're fantastic, great guys. They do an amazing work, and I was happy to even have the opportunity to put some of their stuff on my truck for sure. Yeah. The wheels are 20-inch American Racing gassers. I think they're VN 474s, I believe is the actual number for those. These are great. So we had to really get in there because these trucks don't have a lot of room, and a lot of guys cut them, and I didn't want to cut anything in the truck. I really wanted to keep it 100% as factory as possible with the trim and everything. And so we went and measured, like, it took us like a while to get the exact measurement for that wheel so we could stick the wheel in there with the right back spacing and then be able to fit, it's a 315 on there, and I can fit a 325 on there and still
it's not tubbed.
Not tubbed, and it doesn't rub.
Wow.
Guys don't believe it, but I'm telling you, I could run, it's close. I mean, I probably got maybe a 1/4 inch on the inside here. It's really tight. But on the inside, it's probably another about this much here. So if you really like some serious articulation, it might rub on the inside a little bit. But
you ain't racing.
I ain't racing. And 90% of the driving that you do, it's perfect. And like I said, I didn't want to get into cutting the bed. You know, we did the nice, just the, you know, Line-X liner in it just to kind of keep it. But the bed was actually in really good shape. I mean, we really didn't do much to it, but a lot of times these beds are just dented and destroyed. And this one actually was in pretty decent shape.
So this truck probably wasn't a work truck. It might have been like a foreman at the job or something.
Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah, probably somebody that didn't actually use it for a whole lot of heavy lifting, because like I said, not very many dents in it. Obviously the tank's in the rear now. Normally these trucks, they're right behind the seat, which is horrible. So we put that in the back there with the easy fill.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I think you gave us a good walk over in the whole truck.
Absolutely.
And where can people check you out? What's your Instagram?
So my Instagram it's Arj Junior 1975. That's on Instagram, and yeah, that's most of the stuff is just some truck stuff, a little bit of family stuff, and you can check it all out on there.
Awesome.
Do some cool videos.
And everybody, you guys will check out the drone and driving footage that we did. We actually did that first because it was getting dark. So yeah, enjoy. All right, so now we're gonna go take it around the block, get some drone footage for you guys, but here's a cold start. Ooh, that sounds great. go for a ride. Catch you in a second.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna go for a ride. Randy,
Yes, sir.
dude, it's actually really nice and quiet in here because it's loud outside. That exhaust.
It is.
Beautiful.
It is loud. Yeah. Full 3-inch exhaust, MagnaFlow mufflers through custom headers, the whole 9 yards. So it was. It's a little loud outside, but it's full dyno matted in here. All TMI interior, Dakota Digital. It makes for a not too bad on the freeway. 70 miles an hour. It's comfortable. You know. I mean, it's still an old truck, but it's it's not too bad.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, it's really nice. Like, oh boy, that big block. Though.
Yeah, she runs pretty darn good.
There's nothing like a big block.
No, it just sounds good. The torque is awesome. Yeah, it's the way it should be, in my opinion. But like we were talking about before, we had really thought about doing a Coyote, and that's because it's just a common thing that people do, and it's an easy. But man, just something about a big block that's just different.
Oh yeah.
It's just different. So, but she came out real good. She does need a manual transmission in her, but she's all right now with the 3-speed. So
One day.
yeah. So.
You have to always have something that you're going to achieve to do.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. So I don't know if you want to go over here. We can kind of.
Yeah, this is all beautiful.
This is cool. Yeah, I've actually haven't been over here in years. But yeah, this is a cool spot back over here. We can do some drone footage and shit. It'll be good.
All right, we're going to keep going around. We're going to find a cool spot for you guys to get some footage, and we'll see you then. Everybody likes a good burnout and donut. And that's what you gotta do them. You gotta do them quick and you gotta get out. Damn, does that baby get down. Holy cow. Dude.
How did that go?
That was awesome. That was so good.
Oh, that was fun, man.
Hell
I
yeah.
think it'll rip pretty good. Oh, I love it. I think I scared those ladies a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, man.
All right, we're gonna head back to the shop. See you guys there. All right, everybody. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. We definitely had a lot of fun. Randy had a little bit too much fun. That's what it's about. So if you guys have any questions, drop a comment below. If you like the video, consider giving us a thumbs up. If you like the content, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you later.